yet another Minute Microscopy. I'm Eric Rosenblatt, and today I suppose I should say a few words about current events, specifically what many are calling Saigon 2.0. By now, I'm sure you've seen the images comparing the US pullout of Vietnam back in 1975 with the pullout from Afghanistan in 2021. It's actually kind of uncanny. In fact, both wars have a lot of unfortunate parallels. Frankly, I think it's a good thing the US is finally getting the hell out of there, though I wish it had happened a bit earlier. We'd all be better for it. 20 years and trillions of dollars spent fighting the Taliban and Al Qaeda, yet somehow the Taliban forces remain strong enough to retake Afghanistan in mere days? I mean, what the hell were we doing over there? Having airsoft battles? I know. I have a lot of respect for the soldiers that went over there, just like I have for those who went to Vietnam. But I think my point is still fair. It was all for nothing. All those people dead, all that shit blown up and destroyed. And it's basically back to where we started, just like Nam. Now, I know there are a lot of people who are frustrated the US is pulling out after so much effort and loss, especially soldiers and the families of those who perished. But it's a sunk cost fallacy. We should have never been there to begin with. And it makes sense to cut our losses and pack it in before even more people die. The US was losing the moment it set foot on Afghan soil. Just ask the USSR about that. Combat, or maybe I should say revenge, if it was ever justified, could have been carried out in a much more calculated and precise way. Instead, we got a haphazard and protracted campaign. But this is a bureaucrats' war. And if there's one thing bureaucrats know how to do, it's waste money and lives for bullshit reasons. Assholes. I get why so many are hesitant to leave, as this repeat of past mistakes certainly tarnishes the reputation of the US. Or does it reinforce it? A lot of people insist the US military is the greatest military on the planet. And in many ways, I wouldn't argue with that. But being great on paper doesn't make you righteous, invincible, infallible, or ensure every victory. Romans.
Sheer fucking hubris.
Unconventional guerrilla warfare is often much more effective than superior numbers, high-tech equipment, and a bigger wallet. If only more in the upper echelons would remember that.
There never been, if you want to think you need to have weapons to take on the government, you need F-15s and maybe some nuclear weapons.
Yeah, right.